Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for joining me. This is Mystic Virgo 4444. Thank you all for subscribing. My new subscribers, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you all very, very much. Please remember to like the video if you all would please do that. Trying to draw more viewers to my readings. I'm going to do a reading for you all about your ex or the person who you're thinking about. They released me or they broke up with me, but how are they feeling about me? So they broke up with me, but how are they feeling about me? Okay, just because someone breaks up with you or you in the relationship doesn't mean you still don't care about the person. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading for you all about that. Okay, I've already did some shuffling off camera, so I'm trying not to hold you all up doing my shuffling, even though I do shuffle somewhat during the readings. So I'm going to ask the question for the universe. Please give me a clear and concise reading for whoever will be pulled to this reading to watch. Okay, it may have some little bits and pieces that you will relate to. They broke up with me, but how do they feel about me? Okay, I have the Seven of Wands. They still have some feelings for you. Definitely holding on to some feelings for you, but they feel hurt. They have feelings for you. Very strong emotions that they feel for you, and they're holding on to it. They want to say what they feel for you. If they don't want to tell you, it's like they're realizing that they still have feelings for you, but they're hurt because they hurt you. Okay, and they're holding on to what they feel for you is hurtful to them. Okay, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You knew, and the Queen of Swords. The thing about it is, who this relates to, who this resonates with, you knew how important you were to this person. You look back with the Queen of Cups and you realize how great your relationship was, how powerful the relationship was, and you wanted to give this person your all. You gave this person your all. You were a blessing to this person. You took this person to new levels of just life, of new levels of being, okay? But they cut you out because they were afraid of you. You made them feel like a child, okay? Not in a negative way, but a powerful way because they didn't feel that they could conquer a good relationship with you. Okay, they even though they cut you out, they still think about you. Okay, you wander across their mind at least 5 or 6 times a day, all day long. They had a happy home with you, or wanted a happy home with you because you're the Empress. But they're crying over their spilled milk because they messed up. They didn't realize the beautiful connection that you all had because they ran away from it. They got away from it. Okay, and now they're regretting it. They wanted a happy home with you, and they know that you have the capabilities of giving them a happy home because this is who you are: grounded, earthy, beautiful, amazing, talented. 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to answer my daughter's phone call. Okay, so there was you were very important. You were an empress, well grounded, beautiful, amazing, um, business minded, smart, even a little agile. He appreciate that about you. Lovely, 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 beautiful lady. He probably referred to you as his lady because you were just all feminine, attractive, his lady. Okay, but you all had a happy beginning. There was something happy and joyous about your connection. You all dance together, party together, live together, love together. If you didn't live together, you probably spent a lot of time together. Made it seem like you all lived together because you all had a beautiful connection. Okay, and he's in his feelings right now. Male or female, take it how it resonates. Okay, he wants to come out. He wants to share his feelings with you. Probably even cried a little bit about the connection after it ended, even though he ended it, but he's holding on tight to his feelings and how he feels, but it's hurting him. He's keeping himself down, bound by what he feels for you. Okay? But he cut you out. It's like the connection you all had, you realized how powerful your connection was, how much of a bountiful and beautiful blessing it was from God. He realized it too, but he turned his back on it and he cut you out of his life. Okay? His or hers. Take it how it resonates with you, okay? He cut you out because he couldn't handle your divine connection. Okay? He was a fool in love, the Ace of Swords. So he cut you out. I mean, even though he cut you out of his life, he took that leap of faith to cut you out. It's like now he wants to take the leap of faith to get you back, but he's afraid. He's holding on to his feelings for dear life because he doesn't know what you're going to do. He doesn't know what you're going to do. He's looking back at what he's done to you. He's not sure if you're going to curse him out or welcome him back into your life with open arms. He doesn't know how powerful you really are. He didn't know in the past, and he doesn't know what. It's the same thing that made him flee away from you. Whoever's watching is the same exact thing that's keeping him from coming back. He's afraid of how powerful you are. He's afraid of the words that you are going to use because he doesn't want to be cut down. He's cutting his own self down. Is it his own him? He's cutting his own self down with this 10 of wands energy because he's hurt. But he did this to himself. Okay? It's like he put apart and another thing, he's probably having you probably have always tongue tied him. He's probably been really hard for him to communicate with you, even when you were together. Now and in the future, like he wants to send a text to you, or send a text, but he stops because he doesn't know what to say or how to say it. He doesn't want you to, hey, how you doing, or I miss you, baby, or something like that, and he don't want you to send back like F you. So, but anyway, yeah, that's whatever it was that made him flee away from you is the same thing that's keeping him away now, and that's just how powerful you are. Okay, he knows this, but he's definitely holding on to his feelings for you. He doesn't want to say anything because he doesn't want to get rejected. He's working on something to say to you. Definitely working on something to say to you. He wants to come really, really fast. Wants to tell you how he feels because he's tired of holding on to his emotion. He wants to come out of that energy of being so stuck when it comes to you. Okay, but he knows that something has to change because the relationship wasn't balanced because of the things that he wasn't doing in the relationship. And even though you all are separated or broken up, probably forever, his life is in balance because he's giving very little in his work environment. He's giving very little to another woman if he is with the woman because that woman doesn't have his heart. You have his heart. Okay. And I don't want the male viewers to get upset about this, but this reading, take it how it resonates with you. But I'm definitely feeling a lot of masculine energy. Okay. Put in the comments if you all want me to do a reading for you, for the female, if she left you. Okay. But if you resonate with this, that's even better. Okay. Take it how it resonates right now for you in this reading. But I'm definitely seeing he's judging, he's making judgments in his head right now. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have realized that I had this 2 cups of love, this energy that I didn't even explore with this beautiful woman, this empress, because I was afraid of hurting her. I was afraid of disappointing her. I was afraid of not pleasing her, of not keeping her pleased, of not being fruitful enough for her. Okay? Some of them was probably even afraid of not being able to give you a child if you wanted one. Okay? All of these aces. You have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, a beautiful relationship, wanting to come in and spill his guts. He's thinking back to when you all before he broke up or left the situation, how I should have told her how I felt then. I should have told her that I loved her and that I cared about her and that she turned me on. Maybe maybe he had some issues in the bedroom. Okay. And he couldn't fulfill your needs. Okay. He knew that you all had a good relationship, a good thing, especially financially. You all could have been a power couple. He could have been a mogul, a business mogul, or you all could have had a very, very fruitful business relationship. Okay. But somebody left the connection. More than likely, it was him. Whoever left the connection. They left the connection because they didn't have the strength of heart to stay. They didn't believe in themselves enough to stay. Okay, because they love you then and they love you now. But they were so worried that they could not please you and keep you pleased that they fled the relationship because they were afraid. They were afraid. Okay, and they don't want to come back because they don't want to hear the bickering, the noise, the angst. They don't want to see you cry. They don't want to feel you going off on them. They don't want to feel you tearing them a new butthole. for hurting you, okay? Because they know just how powerful you are, so they're going to stay in the place where they are, bound, okay, gagged, not wanting to say anything to you, blinded by their own insecurity, probably still crying behind closed doors when nobody sees them, where no one can see them, because they know that they messed up big time. Judgment is here for them. Something happened to make them see you for who you really are, and they know that they miss you. They know that they love you, okay? And they are in the back of their mind chronicling what happened and why the relationship ended. But they want this Two of Cups. They want this Two of Cups with you, okay? But they're afraid. They took a leap of faith and left you, okay? But now they're looking back at what they had with you, and they want to take the leap of faith and go back to you. They want to take a leap of faith and go back to you, but they're still stuck. They're not sure that you will accept them. They don't know what they're going to say to you, how they're going to say it, and if you are going to accept their apology. Because even though we have here this Five of Cups, they know that there's something better, and they know that that better is you, but they're afraid because they're still a coward. They're still a coward. I have here Wheel of Fortune. They know how powerful you are, how powerful the relationship can be, how dominating that you can be to them, okay? And they know that you can do anything you set your mind to. This is what drew them to you in the first place, because they knew your power, okay? But they're stuck in their hermit mode. They're stuck in their head. They're stuck in their emotions. They're stuck at pause, not going anywhere, just stuck. I'm like an analogy of a helicopter that's in the sky and just there, just not moving, just not moving. That's what they are. Justice, Two of Cups. Okay. So even though they're in their head, they really, really know who you are. You're amazing to them. You're their Egyptian goddess. This is what you are to them. You are a goddess to this person, okay? But they know that their life hasn't been the same since you left. Well, since they left you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the right way. Your life is, and some of them, your life hasn't been the same since you left. The reason why I said that, they probably said something or did something on purpose to make you leave, okay? And some of them just probably walked away. So take your pick on whatever side you're rolling with this one. Some of them left you, but then somebody did something in the relationship and made you leave. Take out resonates, okay? But they know you this Two of Cups. This Two of Cups love. That this is what they're wanting to offer you. Their heart. But they know that you're wounded and hurt and in pain, because so are they. At the very least, if she won't take this cup out of my hand that I want to offer her, because I do, this is what he sees in his mind. It's like you watching a soap opera and you're thinking about a lover or somebody who you want to be with, and you're picturing yourself doing something with the person. This is him inside his mind right now, what he's thinking. He wants to offer you this cup of love. He wants you to offer him your cup of love, okay? And with him fantasizing about you, dreaming about you, trying to figure out what to say to you, he's coming. He's coming out of his feelings to tell you what he wants you to know. Finally, he wants to come out of his own hermited closet and tell you how he feels. Okay? And he wants to offer you his cup. You already have your cup. You already have your self-worth. You already have your self-value. Why would you want his? Okay? Why would you want his? He did this. You didn't. He wants to communicate now. Wants to talk now. Wants to tell you how he feels now. All of a sudden, he wants to do all of this because he is being reminded by God of how powerful you are. Not only powerful, how useful you were to him. You helped this person grow. You helped this person imagine new things. Okay? He's still having financial issues, probably still needing to save more money, but that's life. Who's not going through financial issues right now? That's life. Okay? That's something that you all can deal with. That's something that he's realizing that he's going to have to deal with if he's going to come back and gain control of this beautiful sanctioned relationship. Okay? There's got to be some kind of changes here. It's evolving, okay? I'm going to study this devil card with this Two of Cups for a second here. He's sad. He knows that you're still beautiful. You're still glowing. You haven't let him you haven't let him break the chain of you thriving in your life. Okay, he's still worried a little bit. He's still, even though he loves you and cares about you, it's still going to always be a part of him. And he's going to be thinking self-doubt. Am I ever going to be able to please her through life? He's still going to have these self-doubts. Okay, he's still going to have these self-doubts here with this Nine of Pentacles, because he still doesn't know if he's going to be able to take care of you and provide for you, especially financially, because he wants to. He loves you. He wants to honor you, cherish you. Okay, but he knows that he knows that you're a tough act to follow. Okay, he knows that you are a tough cookie. You're his world. It's like you're his world. And with the world, he knows how powerful you are. He doesn't have that much to offer. This is why he's still stuck, ladies. This is why he's still stuck. Because he knows that he doesn't have as much as you have, or as much as he would like to have to bring to you. Okay? Because he knows you're worth so much more. He knows that you are worth so much more to him. You've been a heavenly blessing to him. He knows this, but he's worried because he doesn't have a lot to offer you. Nothing. He feels that nothing compares to you. Who sings that song? Nothing compares. Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to you. That's what he feels. He doesn't feel like nothing or no one can compare to his cookie. Okay. Okay. I'm putting these back. I'm just going to shuffle some romance angels. So you're his world. You're. It's like you're his own private majorette in a football game. Okay. You're everything to him. Ups, downs, ins, and outs. You bring him joy. You bring him pleasure. You bring him abundance. You bring him luck. Beautiful. You all are, or he knows that you are beautiful for him. He knows that you're his strength. You're the tie that binds the two of you together. You know, he knows you don't take no BS. Okay? So what is it about this person? He broke up with you, but how does he feel about you? He broke up with you, but how does he feel about you? He broke up with you. How does he feel about you? Well, he has romantic feelings for you still, but he freed himself from the relationship. He knows that you are everything to him, but he freed himself from the relationship. He knows and realized way beforehand, even now, that you're his soulmate, but he chose to walk away from you. Walk away. He let the shit go. Let the relationship go. Okay? He cares about you. He's saying that his feelings for you are worth exploring. He wants to come and tell you how he feels. He wants to tell you how he feels, because he wants you to know he still thinks that you're his soulmate. Even though he thought it before the breakup, he thinks it now even more, because God has spoken to him. Now, I gave you what you asked me for. You got a good woman or a good man, take it how it resonates. But you left her standing in the cold all by herself, all because you wanted to be all shy. Get some balls. Take it how it resonates. He's been praying about you, saying positive affirmations to himself in the mirror. How can I get her back? What can I say to get her back? He's coming very soon. You're separated right now. But he knows that you're going to pay attention to the red ass flags that he gave you before when he ended the relationship. But he still wants to take that chance and make that effort. He wants to take that leap of faith, ladies, and make that effort to come back home to mama. Okay? His romantic feelings are going to be known to you very soon. Maybe a text, maybe an email, maybe an unexpected visit, maybe some unexpected flowers with a note in it, a note card telling you how sorry he is and telling you how much he knows that you are a part of his world. He freed himself from your relationship, and you all are separated right now. And you probably think about him. You probably dream about him too, and he dreams about you coming to your night in the middle of the bed. And if this is a twin flame dynamic, he probably comes to you in your dreams. You probably come to him, go to him in your dreams. Okay, take how it resonates. I had a dream about an ex before, And in the dream, well, we were in a relationship then, but in the dream, I was sleeping and he was sleeping, and I felt him calling me. It's not, I didn't hear him, but I felt him calling me. And in the dream, it's like he's here on top of, on laying on his bed. But in the dream, he called me. And in the dream, I went to him and slid right under him, and he ended up on top of me. It felt so real. I woke up with goosebumps and everything, you all. It was so weird how that dream was. It's like I just melted or shifted right under him, and we were just together face to face. Okay, some hot and heavy stuff was beginning to happen, but all I remember after that, he kissed me and I woke up and I was sweating and everything was just so crazy, but it felt so real. It was like pulse pounding, erotica at its finest, and we didn't even have sex. Okay, so he may be calling you in his dream. You may be feeling him in your dream. He may be coming to you in your dream. It's like an apparition. Okay, but he knows that you're going to remind yourself and pay attention to the red ass flags that broke you all up in the first place. But even with that, even with the red flags that he know you're going to pay attention, even with the red flags that he knows that you are going to remind yourself of, because you know already that he's your soulmate and he's still your soulmate. He's still wanting to make the effort to come clean and tell you how he feels about the situation. Okay? Because it's a past life relationship. You've been together before. Okay? You all have experienced each other many, many lifetimes. Okay? And it's time for you all to experience each other again. But let go of control issues. Let this happen naturally for you. Let the angels help you if this is something that you want. If this is something that you desire, let it happen naturally. You probably haven't been trying to do anything to contact him. He's wanting to control it. He's wanting to pick up the phone to call or text, but he's changed his mind at the last minute. But he's getting help from above. His third eye chakra is wide open. It's like the angels sprinkle black pepper or red pepper in his third eye, and it's just open, wide open, reminding him of who his soulmate is, and that's you. He wants you to forgive him. He's sorry. He loves you. He cares about you, and he knows that the relationship has always been a higher form of whatever it is because of who you are. But he wants you to forgive him, not only because you're supposed to, because you want people to forgive you, but that's what God says, to forgive people over and over again, no matter, and he wants you to forgive him. Okay, because he knows that you already serve a higher power. He knows this. He knows that you will forgive him. Now he also knows that um you have free will. You can forgive him, yes, but that doesn't mean you have to take him back, and he knows this. Okay, he knows who you are. He knows who you are. Okay, so I want to close this reading out with a couple of I can't think, with a couple of cards. Okay, I'm sorry, crystal something cards, y'all. I'm gonna pull two crystal cards out and see what message I have for him. He left you, but how does he feel? He left you, but how does he feel about you? He left you, but how does he feel about you? Okay, and I'm sorry, Crystal Intentions Oracle. This is what these cards are. Okay, so the first one I have here is the Tiger Iron. I am grateful for other people's good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness. Okay, so he's experiencing a situation to where he has family and friends who are thriving in life, in relationships, in management, in money, and love. He sees this and he wants this back. He wants to experience this with you. This is why he wants to come back, because he's seeing all the good things that other people are going through. And he wants this for himself. He wants you back so you can grow with him. Okay? Feel safe and protected, improve self esteem and confidence, which is something he's working on. He's dissipating the jealousy in his life, extending blessings and goodwill to others, increase philanthropic actions. So I wanted to say philanthropic earlier when I had the Empress card out, because he knows that you are a business minded individual, and he knows that if you get back into a relationship with him, you all can wreck shit. You all can tear a new hole in the universe if you wanted to. That's just how powerful your business minds can work together and create something out of nothing. He wants this new beginning, this new financial beginning with you, because he knows how you can be in love, relationships, abundance, the office. He knows all of this stuff. And here is the emerald. Emerald. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all of my pursuits. He wants to open a business with you. He wants to pursue endeavors that you all spoke of in the past. It's time for him to free himself from his negativity of how he thinks about himself, okay? And working on his self-esteem. He's improving his self-esteem and in his life, probably even going back to schooling to get a touch up on what he needs to do to open up a business. And he wants to do this with you. He's starting to see himself in a whole new light. He wants you in it, in his life. Release limiting beliefs regarding money, increase financial success, attract extreme wealth, increase abundance in all areas of life, cultivate authentic relationships. And he wants to replant a relationship with you that's going to cultivate love, peace, happiness, harmony, emotions, the world, passion, money, intrigue. He wants to do all of this with you. He wants to change his life, but he wants to include you in it so you can grow right along with him and fly in the sky together. He wants you to include him in your world. Listen, ladies, he wants to include you. No, he wants you to include him in your world because you already got it all. And he wants to be a part of your life, but he also wants you to be a part of his life. Okay? I hope this resonates with whoever needs to hear this. Thank you all for watching. And like I said, gentlemen, you may find some elements of yourself in here. If you want me to do a story from a female side point of view, a reading rather, I will. Just let me know in the comments, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you for watching.